I've never done this before. Looking for those giant smallmouth. It is now 7:03 in the morning. Let's go. I'm so used to seeing it at flood stage.
Yep.
That like I don't really have any kind of like say on what is good and bad, and
yeah, for sure.
It's below the pillar, so that's really low to me.
Okay. Yeah, like it's not even reading on his numbers.
Right. It would have to come up 3 feet before it would even go to number 1.
Yeah. So that's the numbers that you're talking about, the numbers between 2 and 3. Like 2 and 4 maybe?
Yes.
Okay.
It's right on the other side of the pillar here.
Yeah.
Welcome to Perfect Level. Proper intro and all that. There are a lot of bugs and gnats. The water's kind of muddy and there's a weird foam on the water. I can actually say this will be the first time that I've truly fished this section after running this section many times in my life, but I've never really fished it. I have the upper, but not this section.
The next rapid's gonna be pretty fun, huh?
Yeah, there's some good ones. That fella's down here.
You walk it?
Yeah. I think we paddled like 9.5 miles yesterday, maybe 10.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a long day, and it was cloudy but hot. So it really took it out of me. I can tell that I'm... There'll be so many people kayaking today. I feel like that, like, if you go to any of the normal places, it's just going to be too many people. You see this rope tied across the tree here? So when the water's high and you're running rapids, that's like face level. So the dude we were talking about didn't want a bunch of us running rapids no more, so he went through and tied a bunch of ropes. This was like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, but seeing that just makes me boil. Because dude, that's against the law, first off. And when the water's running level, that's like your face.
Well, he can get away with it because it's the low water mark and the creek isn't under there now, right? Or is the creek flowing under that rope right now?
It
looks like it might be.
It's flowing under it.
I don't know how we're going to get through this, Andrew. To the right in front of you?
Yes, I think so. I mean, we're going to have to scrape through, but yeah, go to the right here. GoPro, start recording. Yeah, I think it's okay. Okay, so this is Barking Dog right here. Do you want to fish this pool?
We can keep going unless you want to fish it.
Okay.
I can hop down into the next one.
So this rapid, right, or these rocks, this is called Barking Dog. It used to be a full class 2, now it's like a class 1, but okay. All the water pushes against the rocks and then cuts this way. Okay. So you get some nice little wave buildup here. Yeah. It's interesting to see those chairs and stuff up there.
Someone's hanging out.
Yeah, it's a nice little spot. Which, like I said, I haven't been here since the fish kill.
Quite some years.
Yeah. Me neither. Yeah, bunch of. No,
Lagging dog. I gotta get some of that bang in me, you know? Bang, bang.
no help. I don't know what to tell you. That was rough. Maybe right here?
Smalley. Kaplow!
I wished.
You ever have much luck on top water out here?
This will be the first time I've ever actually fished here.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's a house right there.
Yeah. And I'm wanting to say back in the day, some shut-ins lived there.
Some what?
Shut-ins.
I don't know what that is.
So that entire backyard was filled with trash.
Oh, okay.
But since then, apparently someone has bought that property and it looks really nice now. Beautiful. Keeping it nicely mowed. There's a video of me on YouTube from 2010 of me getting flipped upside down here and my skirt gets wrapped around my face.
I have watched it.
And it was not good. My buddy actually pulled me out. It was terrible.
I definitely watched it when I was geeked off of finding anything and everything that Gasper was on the internet, right?
Yeah.
How about this one? Ready? I'm going to swim my fly right next to it. Okay, maybe. There we go.
Look,
More bait fish running.
yeah, it looks good in the water.
It feels good to tie it and then fish it, you know. Woo! I don't know what's up, man. I must have the wheel on my fly. See how shallow it is?
It is pretty shallow. But you never know, man. You never know. If the fish has nowhere to go, he'll be right there. The trickiest part is not being able to see the rocks because the water is so murky that you can't really see the rocks. Yeah, have you ever fished elkhorn? I've only fished it a few times. Same scenario. When the water's up high, the rapids get huge. But at lower levels, it's a really good fishery. I've done it maybe 3 times, maybe 4, but it's kind of hard to get people together to go and do it.
Like the falls of the Ohio.
Kind of in the middle. Oh, yeah. You might be able to go far, but I'm just going to shoot this one. Too rocky. I'd say go the way I went. It's looking good. Mr. James is going to come down the rapids now. His boat's quite a bit longer than mine. Might try to do some surfing action while we're here. See what happens. Probably get a hook in my leg. Let's hope not. The water is super shallow. It's Bone City. Oh yeah, he's got it. He's got it. I think from this point out, it's pretty, should flatten out. I think there's a bend with some sand. That's what they used to call the red. I see something under the tree here. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a gar or a bass or what. Got him. Whatever it was, I hooked his ass. I thought it was a gar, but it was a bass. In inches of water. It's a spotted bass. Tail jack. Look at his tail, poor guy. Thank you, sir. And I thought that was a gar. It might be stuck or something. spotted bass too.
How does that work, dude?
Oh, look,
Bait chain.
something tried to eat him. He's got all those scratches. Yeah.
Yep. Or he's gone through a lot of these pools.
True, yeah. Actually, is that a largemouth?
It's solid line. How do you determine the difference between largemouth and spot?
Usually they're like what I would call their ears.
Okay.
But you're right. You changed the lure and instantly got bit.
First cast. That's fucked up. And it was right here on the sand to water line.
And he chased it from far away.
I barely felt him.
Ooh!
Yep. Holy shit. Andrew, this is a big fish.
Get him out of that current.
No
That's a
net.
smallie. That's a good one.
No net?
You want it? Oh, you have? I don't have one. No.
Me either. It's okay.
That's a nice smallie.
Yeah, man.
I knew there had to be fish here. I knew there had to be. And all you did was change the bait. Nice fish, bro. Nice fish. Sheesh.
You care to take a picture for me?
Sure. Man, that fish about got away from me. What a tank. And he just threw my bug, or actually the Christie. This is a hybrid fish. So it's part largemouth or spotted bass and smallmouth. It looks like anyway. He fought really hard. So I don't get a hook in my hand. Hook that guy really quick. I'm going into a rapid. That's a pretty nice fish. He's really long, kind of skinny, 14, 15 inches. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Small Face. Okay, turn around. That was on the Christie banger, which I lost. I said that fish was I think that was a part bass, part smallmouth. It didn't look like a normal smallmouth.
Do they actually do like that?
Yeah, they crossbreed. There's a name for that, but I don't really remember what it is.
Kentucky hybrid ancestor.
Yeah. And in most of the places in the South, they view spotted bass as like a nuisance anyway.
Okay. Texas?
Yeah, probably in Texas, Florida. Yeah, all over Georgia, Alabama.
Because they have these fancy peacock bass and shit.
Yeah, I don't really like, that doesn't interest me.
I don't know, I think it'd be cool on the fly. Just their colors, you know?
Yeah, just once or twice, but like I don't want to fish for those all the time.
Nah, but I like catching long ear sunfish, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're super colorful, right? Would you catch him on crawl?
Yeah,
Word.
he was right under that tree.
So maybe we just started a little early, you know?
Nah, those rapids were hard to fish. We didn't get much fishing in.
You're right, you're right.
It was really tough, you know? Because to be honest, I didn't remember anything right.
Yeah, but
Like-
it's way down since you've been here.
Right, exactly. And I should know better than that. But like,
You got something to go off of, though.
yeah, true. I already know I can't come here and win any tournaments or nothing.
Right.
You know, like that's just not going to happen. But this is probably a cool unfished area.
Right.
Not too many people are fishing this stuff. There's a big bass right there. I think I'm gonna get out and walk this. I don't want to scratch up my camera. I hit it a lot yesterday. Actually, yesterday was kind of a hairy situation. There were a lot more trees down than I like. No joke. And the water was super low, which I expected that, but I'm gonna have to drop my camera. There's no chance of that fitting. GoPro, stop recording. Gosh, I couldn't get it to let go. It's because it's hot. I still can't get it to let go, but I think I can make that. No, actually I can't. I don't want to force it. Come on, bro. There it is. Jeez, it's the sun. Mr. Bass Face.
Another largie or spot, whatever the debacle is.
Mm-hmm.
Do largies have red eyes?
Sometimes they can when they're tiny. The only real way to identify is if they have a tongue patch.
Okay.
So if it does, then you know it's at least enough spotted bass to be spotted bass.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was fun.
Heck yeah, man.
Say, warning, do not anchor or drift. I don't know what that sign actually says. Dredge. Anchor, dredge, something crossing. I look at the regulations, you know, or whatever. It's fighting good. Oh, did you lose it? Wow, dude, that is giant. Dude, that is a giant. GoPro, start recording. It's just really long. That's a good one, dude. It's so long. Nice. That is a nice fish, dude. That's actually a keeper.
Yeah, you think we could do the same picture program we did last time?
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
Is your phone accessible or not?
I have to get it out, but it's probably better to. Well, okay. Yeah.
I would have to turn around in a kayak.
Yeah, we probably need to go up anyway to fish that section. This section looks different.
Yes.
And you caught that fish in shallow water. Photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the perfect arrangement too. Right above the current.
Seems like the fish here are very spirited. They fight really hard for little guys.
Really hard.
Mr. Smallmouth, thank you, sir. He's a little fella. Costing me a Christy crawl. I have not had one, well, actually I did have one strike on the top water, but everything else has just been on the bottom. Plastic crawfish imitators. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm using a giant hook thinking that, you know, so maybe some of the little ones will leave it alone, but they're still biting it too. Now I feel the tug. I'm gonna set the hook. Nice. I was about to say there had to be a fish there. Yeah, it's too magical of a little spot. The current was going backwards, just enough shade to count.
Nice different colored water.
Yes.
We'll pop it up against the cold rock. And there he is, the one.
The one.
Hold that hole, man.
We're going this way, right?
Yes. And you're good? Well, thanks for watching. That was a lot of fun. Subscribe if you want. Peace!